Let's see how everything looks. Look like we're live. Look like we're good. You're live on there as well. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'll leave them up for now, and then we'll just check. Okay, looking good. So in we pop, and we're just gonna have a look at our stuff here. Our handbrake is on, flaps are up, everything looks pretty good there. They're all off. Yep, beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go in here.
Firaz Khan, hey mate, what's up?
Hey Firaz Khan, how you going there? I was actually going to do some ATC. We are on VATSIM, but as per usual in Australia, as soon as we get on, we lose places that we actually are going to fly out of, which is really frustrating because I really want to do some VATSIM today. But and I'm already set up, and as I was about to leave, yeah, they popped off. So we're on here, but we're just not on here. So what we're going to do is our flight plan. Is our flight plan all set in here? It looks like it's all good. Departures 2-3. That's pretty good. And arrival is, yes, that one was the one. We actually already did this. I was changing my mind, and I was actually going to go, hey, stuff this, I'm going to go to Europe and I'll go fly over there, but we're hanging in there. So we are flying out of 2-3. No, this is our arrival. Sorry, our arrival is at 1-6, which we can do here. Enter there. So that's good. I'm going to load that. And our approach to there is to yes, 1-6. We'll just use that one. It says vectors, but we're already using like that. So does that mean if we go here and we go back to our arrival, is that already ready to go? Looks like it. 1-6er. So yes, today we are heading out of we're just going to set that FMS LFE done. That's good. We're flying out of good old YPAD today. We'll have a look outside. We'll have a look. Now, I had an issue with the Adelaide International, so we got this crappy one. We won't look too hard at it because it's not too great. But we're hooked up to the GP and U, and we are looking good. So let's not stuff around. At least we don't have to worry about VATSIM now because no one's online. We just have to go. And we are actually here.
Jamie Khan, hello mate. Good afternoon from Dhaka,
Jamie.
Bangladesh.
Welcome from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Another Khan, how about that? Are you guys related? Anyway, good to see you, Jamie. I don't think I've ever seen you on the channel before, but welcome aboard. Good to see some new faces.
Khan 7 in UM's cockpit, Mike Sierra X-ray, climb 2500. Good evening.
There we go, continuums here, so we do have ATC. How about that? I'm going to turn on our panel lights here just to give us a little bit of light in here. I'm going to actually get going here. What we're going to do is we've already set our park brake by putting our the old park brake, our actual brakes on, and then turning this little knob here, which is great. So now everything's looking good. We've got our flight plan in. I can't complain. If we have a quick look at our payload, let's make sure everything's good, because we don't want to blow up the engine by having our covers on, and that is definitely possible. Okay, let's do it. Who's ready? I am. Okay, let's zoom out a bit here. Okay, we're going to put our fuel's already on. Did someone not turn it off properly? Interesting. Okay. 1,
Firaz Khan,
2.
you are using joystick and throttle, I guess.
I am today because I've actually we better slap some. There we go. Basically everyone's asleep at the moment, so I can't go and change my my touch controller battery, so I'm down one. So I'm just going to do it like this today. Easier on everybody's eyes. Now we're waiting for our NG to come up to 50 there. There it is. So what we're going to do, I'm going to slip that straight over there because I've seen that done. Bleeds on. Air conditioning is on. And we're going to put our inertial steps on. Looking good. Everything's coming up. Let's hit. There we go. Auto fuel selectors on, trims are on, and our generators to that. Our batteries back down to just batteries, and we'll get rid of our GPU because it's flashing at us. We are looking good. Okay, so we're going to put on our nav lights. Taxi lights are coming on. I think we're doing okay. Is the lights lights? Are the sounds okay? Now, what I do need to do is find out exactly where we're going to take off from. What did we say? Did we say 2.3? We did say 2.3. Get our AVI tab, bring that up. YPAD, we look like something like that. 2.3 is all the way over there. We're doing a big long loop. Okay, well that's okay. We might, you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's range this up here. And we'll be able to do it like that. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to. You know what? Our monitor's big enough. We can actually leave this up and we are good. But yeah, let me know if the sounds are okay. We're flying up 29,000 feet and it's in the afternoon, so it's going to get dark, so that's going to be interesting. At least with that, it's okay. We're going to turn our pitos on and we'll put our windshield on. We're not going to worry about our airframe or anything on our de-icing. What's the temp? It's nice. Okay, let's get going. We'll set our flaps. One set of flaps there. We are ready to go. Brakes are coming off.
Con 7 in UM's cockpit. Sound is good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Better tap those brakes.
Jamie Con. Yep. Sound is fine.
Thank you, Jamie, as well. You know, okay. Quick quiz. You know what the problem is? I do. Just realise it. It's the chocks. There we go. So off we go. We're going to follow this around. How's it looking? Pretty good.
Andrew Jacobs, hey man. Is VR very different IRL compared to what we see on YouTube?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. VR, the problem with VR watching on YouTube, you just don't get the full thing. You have to. Oh, our door. Thank you for that. And I do need to lock it. That's awesome. Good on your hot start.
Firaz Khan, Milosanks is one of the best flight simmer and steamer AE well.
I wouldn't go that far, but thank you, sir. Yeah, I do enjoy it.
Con 7 in UM's cockpit. Don't forget to look your doer.
Yes. Continue on. Yeah, she's locked. Well, what we're going to do here is we're going to give a bit of reverses because it just goes too fast. So off we go. Yeah, VR. You just until you try it, you just can't. You know, you can't realize how awesome it is, and to watch it can be quite painful. You know, you dart around, stuff like that, and people get really frustrated watching it, but to do it, it's just glorious. Continuum will tell you he does it as well. I don't know if have you been doing VR lately, Continuum? Yeah. I'd like to go into VR, but I just my batteries are having problems. I can't really get one right at this point in time. Maybe we can, when we land, we might be able to. Okay.
Andrew Jacobs, worth a 3.5k investment.
3.5k? You mean with like getting a better computer? 3.5k. To be honest, I think if you're running Xplane anyway, you're gonna just to run.
Con 7 in UM's cockpit. I have barely touched my sim. Too flat out.
Too flat out. Oh, damn, man! You need some time out. I guess you've been flying, so that's
Andrew
good.
Jacobs. Yeah, new comp too.
Yeah. Well, I think these days to run even anything, even like this TBM, you still need a pretty decent computer to do it. So. You know, some people, yeah, it's a tough one. I just decided when I upgraded this time that I'd get the best that I could, pretty much the best I could as far as video cards, so which was 1080 Ti, so you know, 11 gig, all that type of jazz. So yeah, so I think I've set everything here, but you know, streaming and all, you always forget something, so Yeah, okay, we could probably get rid of our VTab for now. So I'm a bit of a bad boy, I use my reversers a lot. Lucky we have no FOD around. So, yep, we're looking good. We might have to zoom out here. We better stop here, I guess. Stop for a second, and we're going to put in our strobes. Taxi lights are on. We'll stick our landing lights on, keep it all bright. That's looking good, that's looking good. Everything looks sweet there. And we're looking pretty good down here too, and our door is locked. Continuum. Good on you, Conti. Yeah, the good thing about this aircraft is that everything is, so many things are modeled. It's great. You know, like, see how I was flying along before and my door's open, it closed the door because of the wind. And the other day I didn't lock my door and I lost cabin pressure. And
Andrew Jacobs,
problem.
possible silly Q. I've only ever seen VR simmers use THR Zybo on YouTube. Will it work with the Flight Factor 777 and other add-on aircraft? Firaz Khan, could you justify your SPC specification in description box someday? Jamie Khan, what is your display resolution you are using now?
Okay. Questions. No, the 777 doesn't work with VR. It's an older plane. They're probably not going to do it yet. 757 does. This does. The MD-80 does. The 767 Flight Factor does. The Tolus does. But you got to use a VR mouse. But I love flying the Tolus in VR. For Ozcan, I will put my specifications in. I thought I put it in my not on YouTube. They're on Twitch. They're not on YouTube. I'll have to put them in. And my resolution is 3440 by 1440, I think. So yeah, it's a 35-inch screen. So that in itself taxes us a bit. So we should probably take off. Hey, let's do this. Zoom out a bit. Looks like we're straight out. Okay, cool. Let's go. There's no ATC on board. No, there's no love here. There's no love here. Okay, let's get going. I think I've got everything ready. Let's hope so. How's our volumes? Now I need to check our volumes. Sorry, I just have to check the volumes because every time I come in
Andrew
here,
Jacobs, haha, I feel like a pass anger on your plane.
feel like a passenger. Oh well, hopefully it's safe. Okay, let's line her up. Yeah, perhaps we'll land in VR. Maybe I'll see if I can track down that battery. I do need to change. Now with this new update too, we just might quickly do this joystick. We're just going to quickly do this. We're going to edit our. I'm just going to do it a bit like that. So what do we got? 0.2 is it? Okay. And this one, we're just going to quickly do this down to 0.2. And I'm going to see if that makes it less. I don't have real rudder pedals. I have 920 and Logitech 920, which from my wheel, which I use the pedals, which is pretty naff, but it actually works. Okay, looking good. Lights are all set up there. Yes, that's good. Strobes are on. Let's get going. Okay, let's power on. Hopefully we haven't missed anything. Let's get some full power here. The rudders are feeling a lot better too. Definitely got a lot of speed. Heaps. Okay, we can rotate. We've got a bit of wind, a touch of wind. Positive rate. We're going to have gear up here. We don't have any FDs on here. Let's just see if we can click that on. Wrong way heading. Yeah, bring it down. Okay, off we go. Up we go. Oh, lights have come on. Oh, it's going to get dark.
4. Hey there. Have a safe flight.
Live Crone 4. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the. Thanks for jumping on board. I don't know if we had anybody on Twitch yet. You might be the first one.
Good evening, everyone. How's it going?
Hey, GG. How you going, man? Good to see you. Okay, we better get rid of our flaps here. Looking good. We're a little bit off our little scope here. Now, we don't really need to head all the way out here. We may have a look at our, we might do a direct.
Con 7 Inuum's cockpit, hey a GG.
Okay, we're going to hit our nav here. Let's see if we can keep this straight, swapping our hands. Oh, your dampers.
4, how long is this flight?
This flight's an hour and 16, I think, if I remember correctly. Okay, so what do we got here? You know, let's just, okay, we're okay. Let's just take off these. It's kind of daytime. We'll have our pulses on. Everything's looking good. We could probably pump our torque up a bit higher. Oh, 99, 100, bring it back. Come on. Okay, that's about it. Let's have a look outside while we still can. Wow, we didn't muck around, did we? We really took off. Okay, the sun's coming down.
Livecrone 4, how long have you been playing for?
How long have we been playing for? Well, that's funny. I hadn't flown flight sim for about 15 years, and then I started up again. What
Andrew Jacobs, what do you do for work to be able to afford the 1080 Ti LOL?
Yeah, it's expensive graphics card, isn't it? But in the end, you know, it's worth the costs. You know, for what it is and how long you have it for. You know, it's worth it. Yeah, so I've been probably back in flight simming for about a year. Okay, let's we're going to bring our power back to about 80. So that means that we can maybe a bit more. That means when we bring off our separators, we won't talk too much. Everything's looking good. Okay, what we may do, let's zoom out on our little over here. We're going to do a, I'm going to cut this. We're going to do a direct.
Kiwi hey a continuums, I'm good thanks mate.
We're going to do a direct to say Clary. So let's have a look at our flight plan here. Better zoom in for you guys. Clary, there it is there. Yep, okay. So we're going to hit our little button here. And get ourselves down to Clary.
Andrew Jacobs, do you think Xplane 11 will ever get a shared cockpit function like FSX did?
It already does. It's Smart Copilot, I think it's called. Actually, Conti and I did the Saab. So we're going to activate you there. So here we go. We're coming around. We're coming around. Yeah. Yeah, it's called Smart Copilot. And you can actually do many aircraft in it. I think you can do it in this as well, but obviously you can do it in the 737, you can do it in the A319, you can do it in things like the Saab.
Andrew Jacobs, Smart Copilot doesn't work properly.
You don't think so? It worked pretty good for us. There might be, you might be right, there might be a little bit of quirks. I don't think it's as good as the FSX and prepared versions. I wouldn't know because I don't have prepared, and I haven't flown FSX for a long time. But I've seen people use it really successfully. I'm no pro at it. We did it once. So how are we looking here? Let's pump this up a little bit. See, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get my torque up to as high as possible. We're doing quite a, I would consider this to be quite a shallow climb. I like to do a bit
Con 7
faster.
Inuum's cockpit, it works perfectly for me.
Yeah, cool, Conti.
Andrew Jacobs, my friend and I tried it. I had 2 engines running, he had none. And nothing synced.
What aircraft did you use, Andrew? Okay, we're going to do flight level change, and we're going to nose down a touch. We're going to go up to 140 knots. You can see here, this is where I've changed my flight nose down, so we get a speed of 140. We'll be going faster, but we just won't be going up as quick, which
Andrew Jacobs,
okay.
base 737.
Base 737. I don't. Not the Zebo? Did you try the Zebo? You better zoom out here. Well, let's have a look. Oh, the sun's going down. Wow. Wow, that's a real straight on. I'm thinking we need to at least...
Andrew Jacobs, Zybo is too complicated for us, LOL.
You know what, Andrew, I don't, it's not too complicated. You just have to spend a bit of time learning it. You know, I hadn't flown flight sims for a long time, and basically that meant that I had to start from scratch. So, you know, you just get in there and you watch lots of videos, or you got some tutorials, or some, you know, some information that shows you how to do everything, and before you know it, you'll know it. It's not, you know, in the end, it's not rocket science. And you don't have to do it perfectly. I don't do it perfectly. You know, I just do it. Like, people criticize me for not doing everything specific, you know, exactly right. But you just do it, and you learn it. You make mistakes.
Andrew Jacobs, it works flawlessly with Zybo, does it?
I think so. You know what? I haven't done it in the Zybo, but it. I think you basically Smart Copilot website. In the forums there, you've got to get the specific file, and it has one for the Zybo. I don't know if they have one for the 737, so you're just going to have to see if there is on the site. So you guys linked up everything, and like one was the master and one was the slave and all that type of jazz. Was that okay? Okay, we just got it Clary there, and we're heading on our way out. Now let's have a look at it here. We're going to just, yep, there we go, looking good. It's obviously a long way. We'll probably do a direct from here on in. Not really too much on the way of airways here. So what we might do is we'll go into our flight plan here. And we're going to
Andrew Jacobs, yeah, all that stuff. We got the file from the Xplane site as well.
Yeah, right. Interesting. To be honest, the best way to do it is to learn the aircraft the best yourself before you go and do like a Copilot thing, just so you know it really well. It's like going and doing VATSIM and not knowing the aircraft well enough. You know, you should just make sure that you are really comfortable before you attempt something different than just flying. So obviously VATSIM or dual Copilot, things like that. Anyway, that's just my opinion anyway. Okay, so where our arrival, it's not going to be that. Our approach.
Andrew Jacobs, does VR work on the base model 747?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, all the default aircraft, it'll work. And actually, it's pretty good with that because, well, the base 747 is not a very good aircraft because it's not really modeled that well. But as far as frames go, it's fantastic. It's like any of those stock aircraft. You get really good frame rates. So in that, it's pretty awesome. Okay, what we're going to do here, we're going to just go. We're going to go straight to our approach altitude here, which is going to be 3,000. So we're just going to go direct here. I know we don't have any real ATC affecting us. Actually, yeah, ATC in Australia is totally gone offline. They're not even here, and it's 10 o'clock. I tried out Iveo last night, and it was pretty awesome. The controllers were obviously a lot better than I was. I'm not fantastic at VATSIM by any means, but they were awesome, and the sound quality was so much better. So I'm going to be doing some Iveo flying because I'm tired of logging on to Australia and them going offline. There's nobody. It's supposed to be a milk run night, and there's no one online here for ATC. Ridiculous. Okay, so we're going to go direct, bam, to here. Activate you.
Xiaomi 274, hey Milo.
Hey Xiaomi, how you going? Welcome aboard. Okay, we've got a turn.
Andrew Jacobs, is the other VATSIM thing that you said easier to use?
I wouldn't say it's easier. It's just it's different. What basically, I would say VATSIM is easier just with the software. but in the end, the quality is better on IVAO, just because they use TeamSpeak. You know, you got to set up TeamSpeak, but it's pretty. How are we going here? I need to talk this up a bit. Hello. You have to really watch this aircraft, otherwise you fall behind and stuff like that. We're going to pump this up a bit. So with IVAO, you use TeamSpeak. Basically, you've got to set up a couple of servers in TeamSpeak. But what happens is when you tune into your radios, software actually changes your servers, and also
Andrew Jacobs, you got a Discord? Can I get soak tips on how to do all this fun stuff?
Yep. It should pop up soon, my Discord, on the actual, unless it only pops up on Twitch. Give me just 1 sec. I need to integrate it into YouTube as well. So, like I was saying, with IVAO, it will automatically change the channels on TeamSpeak when you change your frequencies on your aircraft. What we're going to do here, we're going to go down to... Sorry, I'm just jumping into here.
Andrew Jacobs, sorry for cutting you off.
Oh,
that
that's
voiceover
okay.
is doing it LOL.
Yeah, I know. I should probably turn it off. Because I'm actually... I will turn it off when I get a sec. There we go. I think that's my Discord. I just added it in there. Now, if more people were talking on Twitch, which there obviously isn't, all my info would come up, but it doesn't come up on YouTube. So, okay, we're approaching 29,000 feet, and we're on our way. Now, if we look here,
Andrew Jacobs, is it on your profile? I'm on MT phone ATM.
Is it on my profile on YouTube? No, it's
Con 7
not.
Inuum's cockpit.
Is that?
Con 7 Inuum's cockpit. Oops.
Conti, you're funny. Okay. So yeah, so basically, yeah, there's my Discord there. Hopefully that will work. I should put it in my info on my profile on good old YouTube. Where's the about page here? Let me see. Here we go. See what channels. Account notifications. No, not there. Account. Interesting. Oh, that's looking pretty sweet. What is the ETA on that? 44 minutes to Melbourne. Okay. What do we got? I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my YouTube, see if I can find out where I can put this. Should be able to go straight into my channel. Well, everything's running
Andrew Jacobs,
nicely.
You should take this bird on an Arctic archipelago adventure in Greenland/Canada.
Yeah, it's got
Andrew
pretty
Jacobs,
good range.
ID watch that stream LOL.
Which stream was it that you watched? Okay. Well, I'll have to find out where this is. Yeah, that's a good idea. I really need to
Con 7
update
Inuum's
my
cockpit.
YouTube.
I flew it in Antarctica. It was fun.
Oh, you did? Ah, in Arctic, yeah. Oh, I've been up to Norway, and that's pretty cool. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off. Let's turn off that. Okay, there we go. We're turning off text to speech so everyone can be a little bit more sane. Okay, so if we're looking down here, I've set us to go direct to Lovka. So we're going there. What we're going to do here, we're going to go over to a VNAV profile. We're going to hit that. Now we're doing it at 2.5. Now I like to go a bit steeper than that, just I like to stay up a bit longer. So what we're going to do is just give this a bit of a turn. See, we're down to 3. I'm going to go to about, I like to do about 1600 feet per minute. So somewhere around there, we're going to add that in there. So now that'll change our times and all that type of jazz. And obviously it will change our rate of descent as well. So by the time we get to our little top of descent, which we should be able to see on here if we zoom out, or that zoom in, we can't because it's too far down the track. Let's move out a bit maybe. Look at still can't see it. Oh, there it is there. Okay, if you look, can see on the screen there. It's right here. Hey Milo, do you know how to fly the A320 Neo? Who does the Neo? I fly the A319 and it's absolutely an awesome aircraft. It just works. Everything is just works. Oh, it's so good. I love it. So yeah, I don't know that one, but all Airbus are pretty much the same. So yeah, pretty sure I could get it going. How are we looking here? Pain in the ass to fly? Oh, I find Airbus easier to fly because they just do a couple more things for you that you don't have to need to worry about. It's just like, you know, V speeds and all that type of jazz. It just, they are different, let's face it. Okay, so we're at cruise. And we're just sitting our butts right in this little white area here, which is the best place to be. I'm going to crank it up a bit. I bought it for $70 out of the Ketstar liveries, and out Ketstar liveries on it. Was that Jetstar? Put. Oh, you know what, Andrew? I do that all the time. My typing's terrible. Pretty much crash after takeout every time. Really. That's interesting. It'd be interesting to know what you're doing wrong. What's causing you to crash? Is it airspeed? Tell me. We have to know what actually happens. So otherwise we can't actually work it out. Well, we are looking fine up here. Let's have a look outside. Okay, so we are traveling. I do Boeing stuff. Yeah, I love Boeing too. Actually, Boeing used to be my favourite. ATSB investigation. Yes, we will have to investigate. Everything's looking nicely. Everything's looking nicely. That doesn't sound right, does it? Sorry, drink time. Okay, so we're cruising pretty good. Now, if I'm going to find a battery for VR, I'm going to have to make sure we are. Okay, we're at 36 minutes. I think it's time for a flyby. Nice. We're looking good. Yeah, so you can see that little dot there. That's our little top of descent. This G1000 is pretty sweet. Kind of bypassed all these fixes. So basically, I try to fly it like a Boeing. I use autopilot like a Boeing, and it doesn't do what I tell it to. It's so frustrating. Boeing is so much more user friendly. The thing with the Airbus is, it doesn't. They don't like it when you do things incorrectly. They don't want to give up their control very much. So, yeah. But they're a whole new beast. It's definitely something good to learn. So, well, you know, I do get in the A319 a lot, which is pretty much the same as A320. So, I don't know if that aircraft simulates everything as good as the tallest does or anything like that. Do you know about the push-ins and the pull-outs and everything that on the headings and the speeds and the altitude things? Okay. Okay, so basically when it comes to my ortho here, these are a couple of 16 tiles. I did 4 around Adelaide, and after that it's 14 for the whole of Australia, except for the coastline where I put some in. So we'll be going over some 14, which at this altitude is all good. It's all good. We're looking pretty good. So we've still got 34 minutes to top descent. So hang in there, guys. What we can do, we can have a look at AVATAB. But bring this up now. AVATAB actually flies in the Navigraph information, so we can pull up whatever we want. So we've actually got all these here at the moment, which you don't need anymore because one thing, we've just left Adelaide goodbye. So we'll get rid of them. We'll go search, and we're going to do YMML. That aviator app, how'd you get that? Well, this app here is basically, it's not all the charts and everything. It's basically, it's just a thing that gets all the charts and stuff in. You need to subscribe to Navigraph, which is this here. Basically, the Navigraph gives you all your IRACs and all your updates, and gives you. Actually, you know what? Can I bring it in? I think I might be able to. What do we got here? What are we looking at? Can show you it. I guess I could probably go to monitor. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust you. Yeah, so basically what I'll do here is I'll just fly in Navigraph. It's already here, isn't it? There we go. So here's Navigraph. It's going to cost you $8 a month, I think. But if we go YMML, we can bring up Melbourne like this. Now this, I've made it so I can go through this. So all it goes into airports and I can bring everything in. So say we want to do our approach, which is going to be what did we say it was? It was approach is 16. So I think we have a nav. Anyway, we'll pick that one, and it'll bring up your charts, and you can see everything here. You can go. We are coming in on the. I think it's the MB2A arrival or something like that. So here's our approach. We obviously want to hit it at 3000, and that's on our way down. And we'll grab, well, it's an RNAV, so there's no real glide slope, but we'll also go to our star, and we can go the I think it's RB2 arrival for 16. This one here at RB, which is the one we're doing, and we're going to come and latch onto it here and just head on down here. So we need to be, 230 knots. That's a good question. Maybe if Conti's still here, he could probably answer that. I think you can pull up some charts from somewhere. Also, let's put this back over here. I'm just going to change this back to monitor. There we go. Inside here, Air Services Australia, so you can get charts. There you go. Conti is our encyclopedia of aviation. He comes and visits us sometimes. Okay, so basically we can turn this off, and we can go to where are you? I thought I already had these in. Where have you got? Oh, who's that over there? I should be messaging on 122.8. Okay, we better do that. Because we're on VATSIM, we need to be on 122.80. There we go. Comms are on. We should be able to hear something. So we've got a ways to go. I'm not seeing. You know what? We only got our transponder on. Gee, Milo, you are slack. Gee, turn it on. We need to have the code here. Rack off 1200, and we're on. Ident expander on. Yep. Back. Okay. Now we're doing things pro-like. Were you able to get the VR up for landing, sir? Yes, I'm going to do that right now. Hopefully we haven't talked too much. Now, flight plan, 29 minutes before we actually make a descent. So I'm thinking that's okay, but what we're going to have to do, I'm going to have to go get a battery, so I'm going to have to leave for a second. But what we're going to do is we're going to open up. Now, I was listening to this cello music the other day, and I actually really like it. So, what? Getting information coming in left, right, and center. Yeah, it was right over here. Let's see what we have got here. What a damn ad. Let's get rid of that. Skip the ad. Ah, something a bit just in the background. Obviously you can't have it turned up too far, otherwise you get just got a new sub there from Andrew Shockton, I think the name was. I sound like a well-educated posh chap. No, I'm not really. I find I stumble my words a lot and I talk faster than I can think, so yeah, but thanks anyway. Look at that. Off we go. Now, hopefully, yeah, we're going. I'm going to have a quick look at VATtastic and see if we can see ourselves. Oh, we certainly can. I feel like we should be flying. Like it says, 27 minutes till we do to top of descent. I guess it's a long descent. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back here. I'm juggling different screens and all type of jazz at the moment. What I will do as we change over to VR, I'll just pop us on a be right back screen for 1 second while I just sort the actual changeover. But I think we're going to be good though. I actually think we do have that open. Yeah. Okay guys, I'm just going to go pop out and see if I can find a battery here, and I will be back in 1 second. Okay, I'm back, and I come bearing batteries. So what I'm going to do, let's put you guys outside so we can actually see what's happening here. Let's have a look. why that's open, because that's open there. So we're just going to do a bit of a battery change here. I'm actually going to do both batteries, just to be safe. These things seem to chew a lot of batteries. So, yep. Batteries are connected, we're all in. Okay, so let's get things happening here. That's ready to go. What I will do... Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. Okay. Yeah, this will be a bit of a changeover because I didn't really set this up properly. Just pump that into there. I'm back in 1 second. Okay, I can see one controller. Oh, there we go. There's two controllers. Pop you in there. Okay, I'm inside. How are we going? We just need to go over to the... So I'm just going to have to bring up the mirror. Bear with me. I think we're good. Is our Sorry, I'm just going to test and make sure. Yep, that works too. I think we're looking good. I think we're in. We are in. Okay, we just need to do a bit of positioning. Step back. Sorry for all the jumping about. Okay. Okay, so now that I'm gonna have to bring in you guys. So I'm gonna grab you from there, slap you over in the corner there, pin you down like that, and look back there. Oh, it is glorious, no doubt about it. Okay guys, we are done. We are in. Well, what does it feel like to be in VR? Well, everything, you're surrounded by your aircraft. Like, basically looks like you're sitting there in real life. Okay, fair enough, the graphics are not fantastic and the resolution's not full on like life, but you're pretty much in a plane. You know, and I fly with just these, so everything I do, I better put back our yoke there. Everything I do with these. Wow. Got a bit of weather coming in too. What I don't have here, and I need to bring up, just in case, it's not that, is this. Okay, so here's our little VATSIM thing too, so we'll put that down here. We might disable the FSE here, we don't need that. So if we do get any messages coming through on VATSIM, they'll just be right there. Yeah, so you just can't go off what you see on YouTube when it comes to VR. It just doesn't, you know, it doesn't give it justice at all. Okay, we better have a look at our aircraft and everything. I have not looked at it at all. So as you can see, everything works here. All these switches. You got, you know, disconnection of trim and autopilot and all that type of stuff. Things like, you know, trimming your rudder and stuff. All these things work. Do you think VR tech will be much better in about a year? I don't know when the next one's coming out, but whatever happens is we will need better computers to deal with it. So that's the only problem. Like the Rift is so good because for what it does, it can handle a lot of things. You can have higher resolution headsets, but they might make your games run a little bit crappier. You know what I mean? Like as it is, I've taken the pixel density down on this aircraft because it's so systems heavy. Like this aircraft has so much in it. Like it's probably the best GA aircraft in a flight simulator. Like it's just got so many things modeled, and that just taxes your computer more and more. So some people can't even use it in VR because it's just too much for the computer. I don't even know if there's anybody. Whoops. See, I just got a bit of a hey, calm down VR, calm down. Sometimes I get a little bit of stutters, and the way I get around it is I go into the menu and I let the headset have a breather for 1 second, and if I get any of those stutters, it usually gets rid of it. That looks like Australia, doesn't it? All red and stuff. And we're looking 17 minutes to our top of descent. Fuel's getting, well, hopefully I calculated my fuel correctly. Wow, that view. Yeah, not bad. Like I said, this Australia ortho is only 14. It's a whole package of the whole of Australia. So everywhere I go in Australia, I'll have orthographic photos, but just not the best quality. Take me to Greenland with your VR. I don't have Greenland with ortho, but I do have Norway, and that's awesome. The United States and stuff looks great. I've got a lot of Europe. We'll definitely be flying around there. This is Let It Go, isn't it, on cello? Tell me if that's too loud because I can back it off. So what I can do is I can jump around a bit, like go in the back here. Oh, we grabbed this seat, did we? It's the perfect volume actually, yeah, hopefully it's not too loud, it's just sitting there. Oh, there you guys. Let It Go, that's funny on cello. So, yeah. Get in this seat, have a look around. Oh, better look out the window. So a lot of these things work. There's a button to open the door. This will kick the door open. Oh my god, you're a passenger. Yeah, you just throw yourself. I can actually jump in this seat too. Look. There we go. I could fly from here. And then I can just go straight back to mine. Should be there. Now, what I might do is I might bring in AviTab. So click on our little controller here and we head to plugins, go to AviTab, pick that up. So here we have this guy now. We don't want to put him anywhere near you. Let's just put you here. I'll just put you right here for the moment. Airports, we have YMML. Not that one, that one. And we're going to grab our charts here. Oh, this looks like a bit of a change of weather maybe. arrivals. For you to pop up. So basically this will be our arrival. I might put this away, put that over there somewhere. That. Okay, I'm getting a bit of stutters right now, so I'm just gonna quickly do a cleanup. Which, there we go, that's a bit better. What do we got? 13 minutes to go. Awesome. Remember guys, if you do like our little VR stream, depending on which platform you're on, YouTube or Twitch, throw us a like or subscribe or a follow, and then you'll know when we go live again. Makes it easy. TBM's a bit of the flavour of the month for me. I only just got it, so there's a lot of TBM at the moment. I think there'll always be a lot of TBM because it's just so good as far as GA goes. A little mid-range GA, you know what I mean. I might center my heading there. Might give it. See if I can edge it up just a touch there. Oh man, I'm gonna have to. Hell of a day at work tomorrow. Gonna be sleepy. Yeah. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry. But ETA till our approach vector is 28 minutes. So we've got 12 minutes till our top of descent, but it's still going to be half an hour before we actually about to land. So just keep that in mind. A little bit cloudy. Not too bad. Everything's running okay. I have not had much problem with the aircraft, which is really good. Stoked about that. I'll get to the airport Hilton to sleep. Oh, nice. So you're doing a bit of flying tomorrow. Nice. What do you know what you're flying on? What we do need to do is we need to set our altitude, otherwise I always, well not always, sometimes I forget. So push this little number all the way down, as you can see it's there, bring it down to 3000. There we go, 3000. So when we get within 5 minutes I can hit my VNAV button, which is right there. Wow, I get thirsty from talking so much. No, I meant I'm your passenger and I'll get to Melbourne Airport Hilton to sleep when we land. I'm a pilot in real life. No, I thought you were travelling for work. Actually, it's quite nice up here. It's only a couple of clouds, and they're looking pretty sweet. What I do like to do is this. Could you imagine? I would love to fly this aircraft. It ain't gonna happen, but I still would. Yeah, I try to make sure I don't move my head too quickly when it comes to VR. I try to keep it smooth for everybody, but sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, I thought. What do we got here? 2.9, 18. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Do I have a pilot's license in real life? No, I don't. No. It's very expensive. The funny thing is that it's so expensive, but the world needs more pilots in it as the whole industry grows. But it's harder and harder because it's so expensive. I don't get it. They should look at that. Okay, so we're going to go into our VNAV profile again. As you can see here, it says minus 1800 feet per minute. That's a little bit too much for me. So we're going to bring that down to 2.5 into that. So it's saying we still have 6 minutes. Costs you everything, money, time, insanity. Yes. See, Conti is getting his license. So, yeah, he knows how expensive. Yeah, my brother did it too, so, yeah, it's pretty expensive stuff. There's a lot of pilots in training, but the standard of candidates is a bit dodgy. Hey Andrew, don't you say that about Conti. That's not very nice. Wow, I'm really thirsty. I need a drink. Bear with me 1 second. Here we go. I've met some interesting types. Yeah, could you imagine? I bet there's some real cowboys out there. Good chatting to you guys, it's quite funny. We're actually approaching 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which I'm actually pretty excited about. I've been getting a couple a day and it's really cool, so thanks to everyone who's thrown their old subscribes in. How are we going? 4 minutes. Okay, we're within our 5 minutes. We can hit our VNAV here. Just means that now we should start to descend when we hit our point, which will be right there. You can see it right there. The little white dot is our way down. I'm quite surprised that Melbourne actually has good weather. I think I've seen your 757 NZ VR flight. Yeah, with the New Zealand livery on it. Yeah, right. I've got to get back in the 757. One of my funniest 757 flights was when I was flying Melbourne to Sydney, and basically with these little doovers, if I accidentally grab the yoke while doing something, or putting my trying to look onto my 2D screen, and I actually hit my yoke, it grabs it and flips the aircraft over. And for some reason it did that while flying, and Conti was flying with me as well. He was behind, and I basically lost control. I don't know, lost engines. I went down. Air traffic control. I said to the air traffic controller, "Mayday, I'm going down." So he went on this whole spiel about emergency procedures, and then he was talking to other traffic, namely Conti, saying, you know, if you could just do a flyby, see if you can spot Milo. So Conti went out and went to the spot that I actually was, and confirmed that I was down and all that type of stuff, and actually were able to get a rescue unit out to me. So it was quite an interesting stream, that one. Quite enjoyable though, wasn't it, Conti? One of the best flights. Yeah, you know, I should probably start doing FS Cloud flights. I just throw it on as well. Ding dong. What's going here? What do we got? Okay. 122.8 Qantas 93 YMML traffic. Heavy pushback and start. There we go. And he's on final 16 TG. There's a Tiger Air as well. Oh, we're having a bit of issues. We should probably comment. We should put a little bit of a message out there as well, because this is basically the Unicom channel that you go into VATSIM when there's no air traffic control on. So basically everybody types in their messages and you know what everyone's doing, so we don't have any crashes or anything like that. So he's on final. I'm obviously, I should type one out. I'll have to take off my headset to do so, which is kind of annoying. But I should probably do it. I think it's RB2 Alpha arrival. I should probably... What are we at? 29,000 feet? Well, what we'll do is we'll get on our descent and then we'll send a message out. How about that? We are looking good. I wish I could actually type my message in here with actual keyboards, but I actually have to do it on the 2D monitor. What I'll do is I'll pop everybody. How can I do this without disrupting the stream too much? You're the pilot, we trust your decision. That's a grave mistake. Okay, what do we got? We are going to descend in 32 seconds. So we're going to need required V speed of 1482 feet per minute, which hopefully, so as you can see here, as we come up to our top of descent, you can see our distance from underneath the profile is coming up. 150, 40, 30. So before we know it, we'll start making our descent, which will be now. Just like a dream. Should probably back off a bit. I still want to maintain definitely a lot of speed. So we're going in on 1.6. Yeah, RB2. This is basically going to be this little number. 1.6. Okay, I'm going to have to type that little thing in VATSIM, so give me 1 sec. I'll have to look out here. You guys look out the window. YML traffic. On descent. SCNT RB2 arrival. Right, arrival runway 1.6. Okay, well that'll do it. We'll just put that in there. How's that? Where's my controllers? Over there. Okay. Hopefully that's okay. I think we're good. What terminal are you arriving so I can so I can order your Uber? That's a good question. I think terminal Echo. I think Echo will go for. Although that's probably for tubes, I should probably not go there. That's a good question. But you know what we can do? We can grab this. How's our profile? Are we going okay? Are we deviating too much? No, we're pretty much on. Okay. So we'll go back here to YMML. We'll go back there. We'll go airport. Just need airport info, I think. So we're just going to load that in. How's our airspeed? More than I'd like. Let's pull that back. Well, that was lucky. I probably nearly started to cook the aircraft. Coming down. Looking good. Okay, so if we bring this one up. Southern Freight, Qantas. This is basically for international. I don't think GA would more go into Avalon probably. Hang out there. So this is Qantas Freight, South Terminal. Doesn't say anything about GA. Oh, what are we down here? This must be GA maintenance area. Anyway, we'll probably go to Echo. Gonna grab that there. We'll see ourselves coming on that soon. In what gate? Oh, that's it. Okay. Let's have a look, Andrew. Let's have a look. Well, I would have to go back to here. Gates, hey? Parking bays. We'll load some more stuff up. Okay. Echo. We're going to park at Echo 10. Going to Echo 10. Okay. See ourselves on here yet? Negatory. Let's put that back over there anyway. Okay. Better check what everything's doing here. Still doing 225 knots. Not bad. Probably go a bit. I don't alarm you, sir, but I'm having severe chest pains. Well, hopefully that's not in real life, because that's definitely that is alarming. Medical emergency? Well, yes, we will get there when we can. Don't forget to look outside. I tell you what, Conti, if you're still there, TBM would be a great aircraft to do around Australia trip. You know, the old one we were doing with Bones. Still doing 229. Let's range ourselves up a bit. No deviation to Avalon to get me down sooner. I don't know. Do you really think that's closer? I don't know. Avalon's all the way down here. Pretty much a muchness, really. I actually think Avalon's further. Here's Avalon right here. How about that? The sun didn't actually go down. I feel that the it's really bright in here. Oh no, that's not happening. Now we can, I think this ortho here, this tile that's in here, is another one of mine, where this is the zoom level 14. Okay, I took some. That's why Angina acting up real good. Angina, what are you? 65? Oh, whoa! VR, calm down. Okay. Looking good. We were only deviating by 42 feet. It's nothing. You know what? We haven't really looked outside, have we? Let's just get out there. Okay. Yeah, so this is where my ortho tile pops in. So when we get over there, the quality should be better. Over here, not as much. 67-year-old passenger, I hired you from a GA company to take me back to Melbourne after a golf trip in Adelaide. Wow, you must have the bucks. Because I'm expensive too. How are we going on the fuel? Pretty good. Just switch the tank a bit. 24-21. Oh, are you getting a bit jumpy on me, VR? Let's clean this up a bit. Let's have a look in here. Do a bit of that. See, let's see if we can. There you are. Let's see if we can see ourselves yet. I think so. I don't think so, Tim. Not yet. Not yet. No, we're still a little ways out, aren't we? Oh yeah, there we are there. Yeah, we definitely can't see ourselves yet. 9 minutes till we get our next fix of Luvka at 3000. How long do we land? Well, 9 minutes till we hit our well, let's have a zoom in here. That's a bit interesting, isn't it? Interesting, what is this doing? Anyway, we will well, I'm sure that it'll be okay. It just looks a bit odd. Yeah, so 16 right's just here, so I find it a little bit interesting that we're going all the way over there, but let's have a look at our we can. Let's grab this. Approach. Back. Our approach. ILS 16. Nav 16. Somewhere there. I don't know which one it is. This one's going to be close enough though. Yeah. Okay, if we rip it up here, a Rexo at okay, the Rexo at 3002. So what we'll do, this one, a Rexo. Do we have a Rexo? We do. Okay, well let's do that. I wonder what will happen if I do this. I think that's going to make us a bit better. Kind of screwed up our whole thing though, didn't it? So what we can do here actually is we can go over. Oh. Oh, get rid of that. No, I can't do that. No. I thought I could actually bring it over, but it doesn't want to do that. ML420 at 1530. Okay, well let's just not worry about that. Why are we being a little bit jumpy here? How are we going? 11,000. Okay, we're going to amend that. Let's do this. I just want to fix this up again. 2 runway 16 into there. Enter. Go back to our flight plan. Interesting, it just wants to not give me the one I had. Okay, interesting. Okay, approach. 1-6. Mike. Vectors. Activate. Look at 3000. Ah. What have you done to me? Hey. Mm-mm. 1-6. Load. Direct. There we go. Fix that. Whew. Okay. Let's get back on course. What do we got here? How is it easy? Is it to use VR controls to hit the little buttons? Oh, it can be a little bit testing. Okay, we're going the scenic route here. You know what? It's not too bad. It really depends. Sometimes the knobs, see, like this one here, grabbing some of these can be a little bit, see how they're quite jumpy, but if you be steady, you know, it's not too bad. It's definitely worth it though. Oh crap. See, it's what happens when you don't watch the old watch your stuff. You start to cook the engine. Hopefully that's okay. We didn't blow anything up. Distracted, Milo distracted. Okay, let's get a couple of things happening here. Put our landing lights on. We'll get ready for that. Yeah, interested to see what it actually does with this little turn here. How is our VNav, our profile going? We're okay. We are okay. How is? Yeah, I already read that, didn't I? Ah, been a bit green. Nice. I don't actually know where. Did I get back to my seat now? Yeah. It's not safe. It's not safe. You should buckle in really tight. Okay, getting back on our flight path here. I'm gonna zoom this little number in. Here we go. The sun is going down, so it's starting to get dark. We're a little bit under, are we? Yeah, 127 feet. Not too bad though. We should probably give ourselves a touch more speed. I just got a little bit scared by that over talking there. Now I don't actually know if anyone's actually around here. I should probably say it's nicer to be flown than to fly. Do you think so? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that, Andrew. This is looking pretty fun. Oh, mein Irio Bagado des Fios. Well, that's hello there, mein Irio. Welcome aboard. That's quite the name. That was quite a mouthful, but I think it did okay. Let me know. How did I go? Welcome aboard. We're on our way to land, to be honest, in Melbourne. We just flew from Adelaide. We are on VATSIM, but there's no controls on. I better check that actually. That would be quite embarrassing. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. No, we won't worry about that. There we go. In we go. Oh, got some judders. be 1 sec here. Muito. I do not know what that means. I'm gonna say that was, yes, I did say your name pretty well. Okay, we're on our way. My name is John. Ah, cool. Well, that's a bit easy. That's basically John in my language. Okay, I think we're looking good. Interesting. Oh, that's a better turn, isn't it? Look at that. That's looking pretty cool. It'd be great if we could see some. Hey, there's a strip out there. I don't know what that is. Oh yes, I do. That's actually ours. Okay, we better slow down. Okay. Start to bring ourselves down. Milo, you got to turn off music for landing. Yes, sir. We will do that right now. Good thinking. Give me 1 second. Bam. What's name? My name? My name's Milo. Okay. Gonna bring our speed down. So there, I think we're gonna need to start slowing down further than that. Looks like a bit of a tight little approach, isn't it? Bad. I'm not going to be able to type this. Maybe I'll quickly do it. Okay, I've just got to quickly type this. YMML LTFK on final runway 16. ETA 2. Oh, there we go. Oh, are we? Oh no, it's still 3,000. That's okay. What's? Oh no, we're okay. We're going to start making our turn. That would be nice. Now, Arexo should be still 3,000. Yes, it is. Okay. Here we go. Making our turn. We're doing 177 knots there. Looking okay. Don't know what happened to our good old. Oh, God, bring it around tighter. Swing it, baby, swing it. Airport's over there. Okay, we're at 170 knots. We'd actually drop the gear if we wanted to. Maybe we should. Wash off a bit of speed. Gonna grab it okay? Hopefully. Well, there's our glide slope, so we're gonna have to start thinking about that. Hopefully it's going to rip us back around. You know, we could take control of the aircraft, but we're lazy, so. I'm going to bring our power down just a touch. As you can see here, we're just going to swing here onto our final. Just there. Wow, that's really caught up to it, hasn't it? Okay, let's gear down. Interesting. Okay, well, we seem to be still catching it. No. Rexo at 3000. Okay, that's okay. We're going to give ourselves a little bit more throttle here. Weird approach plate. Yeah, yes, it's quite tight, isn't it? Really tight. Okay, what we're going to do here, we're going to give ourselves a bit of flaps. What we do need to do is put our inertial separators on. Hopefully they come in on time. 3000. It looks to me like we need to descend. Okay, what we're going to do is I don't think we're going to grab. I don't think it does. Okay, what we're going to do is going to take control because we're a little bit high. Didn't grab it properly, did it? 3, 1. Pull the power back a bit. We're going to have to lose some altitude here. You're high, lower nose. We're going to go full flaps and start to swing ourselves down. I think we'll get it back though. Yeah, it's really a weird approach. Now we want to do about 90 knots, so we're going to actually start. Didn't actually follow the profile at all at the end, they did it. We got 3 green, full flaps. Oh, look at that. The runway lights are all lit up, it's looking beautiful. We're 96 knots. Got a couple of knots of crosswind, but not anything too bad. Let's here comes our glide slope. Feed a bit more power in. Let's give ourselves our FDs again. Just about to grab our glide slope here. We came in a bit steep, but should be right. Let's see if we can grab this. I'm going to pull ourselves back to 90 or so. Here we go. Oh, we found our glide slope. We're going to add about 25. We're going to have about 25 torque or something around here somewhere. Anywhere between 25 and 15 seems to be working good for me. Off we go. See if we can grab that glide slope again. Now back a bit. Really just eyeball it, but sometimes it's hard not to just look at the bloody instruments. We're doing 91 knots, that's pretty good. Coming straight in. Well, we're smooth sailing at the moment. Oh, we're a bit low. Get up a bit. Everybody brace. Running nicely though. Get our glide slope back a bit. Coming in. We a bit fast.
Airspeed.
Yeah, oh, bit of a touch of, bit of a bounce. Let's see if we can keep you straight. Okay, what we're going to do. Oh, it loves to do that to me. It loves to do a mono. That's too much reverses for you. But we caught it just dandy. Come on, stay steady. We're going to make all the customers. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the reverses. I've got a button set on my touch controller which puts me into reverse, but you know what, I think I know what it is. It's because my trims were way too trimmed down. No, that would be if it was trimmed up. Anyway, okay, yeah, taxi lights. So right now we've got our reverses set at a nice pace that place that means we don't go too fast. I find idle just seems to. I won't tell if you don't. Well, that's the thing, Andrew. You might be throwing up because that left and right. Now we are looking for echo. What do we got here? That's delta. Is somebody? Oh, is that somebody just there? Someone. Delta. Thought echo's over there somewhere. Delta 16B. I think it's going to be echo over here. Delta still. Yep, Delta. Got a lot of aircraft just hovering there. I'm thinking this is echo over here. Okay, for one thing, turn our separators off there. I think this is it. Pretty close to echo. Can I have a look at those SQ planes? Oh, they're way back there. They're not great models. These ones don't even have tails on them. What the hell is going on here? I'm thinking this is echo over here. Anyway, soon find out. Okay, we should have been packing away flaps and stuff like that, hey? I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to be hanging out here. Okay, step on the brakes. Come in. Okay, well, I just want to... What? Yeah. Idle. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's okay. We're all good. Okay. You ready, guys? You can come off. We turn off you guys, turn off you. We are looking good here. We're going to put ourselves down into there. We've got bleeds off, air conditioning off, flaps are away. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so what have we got left? Brakes are on. We'll probably need to put our chocks on. What we'll do, we'll go outside and quickly put them on. And we can put our chocks on. That's always good. Okay, let's jump back here. What we're going to do, we will actually go and have a look at our replay, but we'll just have to make sure that we're off VATSIM first. Okay, let's shut down. Coming off. Fuel pump's coming off. Fuel selector off. Trim's off. Generators off. It's looking good. It's good. Okay, chocks are on. We can turn our brakes off like that. Open the door. Oh, sorry, sir. Okay. I'm so sorry. I forgot to open the doors. Kind of. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, Andrew, please step out. Get yourself a drink. Okay, we're all stopped there. All we need to do is put our static port covers on there. If we look under here, oh, where is it? Oh, geez. There we go, that one's on. And if we go here, we'll stick this one. I'll write you a good review on Yelp. Good night, sir. What's Yelp? I don't know what Yelp is. And thanks for coming on board, Andrew, and having a chat. It was really nice to meet you. Hopefully we'll see you again. Let's bring that down. We're going to go to the other side here and do this. Oh, there goes. Here comes a Jetstar. Did we get that one? I'm going to go check out the. Oh, it is. Can't really get under there, can I? That one's on. Now we just have to get around the front. Put you on. I think that's you. Okay. Probably close the door. And what we could do is we'll go have a quick look at the replay here. If I can rearrange myself. Okay, door. Close the door. Go on. Okay. I do need to get off VATSIM though. So I'm going to jump in here. And I'll quickly go and jump off. Disconnect there. So now we can go and have a look see. Might take a little bit to get back, but I always like to do this. It's always fun to go and have a look at the landing. We'll be rewinding soon. I'm on fast forward rewind. Off we go. I guess it was a fair way back. Okay, you know what we'll do? We'll do this in I'll actually just here we go. It takes us a little while to go back. What we might do, so I might jump out of VR and we'll just go look at it in 2D. Go. Now I'll have to bring up this. Okay. Go out of there. Bring this down here. Monitor 1 VR hidden. There we go. Get rid of you. Okay, that's that. What we can do is press play, and we're going to have a look from maybe the tower. I always like it. No. Actually, what I like to do actually is to watch it from from actually on the runway, so I'll head down here. Fly in. Okay, here comes Milo. Takes a while, but we're coming on in. Hang in there, guys. We're on our way. And as we come in here, remember guys, if you like our little stream, throw us a like, subscribe or follow on whichever platform you're on, so you know when we're going live again. And we'll be doing some more VRs, and we're doing some tubes and stuff like that. Here we come, coming into land. Do some GA, lots of VR, all that type of jazz. In. Oh. Oh, gee, it was a bit of a bad, replay, wasn't it? Everyone hung out for that. I'm so sorry. Okay guys, that is about it for today. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you on the next one. Really enjoyed our flight today guys, and chatting, that was really cool, so we'll see you later.